Hiya, folks. Hold on to your hats and pass those Kellogg's Corn Pops. 'Cause here comes Guy Madison as Wild Bill and his pal Jingles, which is me, Andy Devine. We got another rootin' tootin' Wild Bill Hickok adventure story for you from that great new cereal with the sweetening already on it, Kellogg's Corn Pops!
Kellogg's Corn Pops brings you Wild Bill Hickok, transcribed in Hollywood and starring Guy Madison as Wild Bill and Andy Devine as his pal Jingles. Back in the cow towns and mining diggings of the Old West, gun smoke from blazing 6 guns sometimes ran the local sheriff to cover. It was then that he would send for the famous United States Marshal, Wild Bill Hickok. It was just such a situation which brought Wild Bill and his big sidekick Jingles into the Choctaw Indian country one hot afternoon and confronted them with the mystery of Ghost Town Gold.
Nobody but a whimpering idiot would ride through this Choctaw country without a heavy guard, Bill. We ought to have our heads examined.
Quit worrying, Jingles. Choctaws won't bother you if you leave them alone.
Well, I don't like it. I just don't like it, that's all. I got a feeling like there's eyes watching me from all sides.
Relax. We'll be pulling into Dragoon in about an hour or so, then we'll see what Rod Roberts wants with us. After that, we can move on.
Well, that moving part is plenty all right with me. Rod who?
Rod Roberts. He's a sheriff in Dragoon.
Oh, yeah. What's his trouble anyway, Bill?
How should I know? You were there when I got the message to ride over this way.
Well, that's right, I was. Well, I've been bouncing in this saddle so much I forgot all about it. Bill, if you ever asked me to ride 60 miles over hot desert again just to see
Hold it, Jingles. Hold it. Whoa, Buckshot. Listen.
Whoa. Whoa, stand still, Joker. Now there, you see, Bill? I told you I didn't like this Indian country. They've started beating those war drums.
They're drums, all right.
That ain't all, Bill. Look at that dust cloud coming down the hill. Bill, that's Indians, and they're headed this way.
You're right, Jingles.
Well, pull your hat down tight, Bill. They're coming after our scalp.
No use starting trouble, Jingles. Let's get back in these rocks and see where they're headed.
You said it. Jump, Joker. You heard what Bill said. Jump. Bill, they got us sure.
Relax, Jingles. They were just chasing a buffalo for dinner.
Shoo-wee. Then I know just how that buffalo feels. I thought they were after us.
No, but just the same, I think it would be a good idea for us to go into Dragoon around this way. Come on.
You two ain't going no place. Throw up your hands.
Bill, a posse. Now, how'd they sneak up on us?
We didn't. We were waiting here for 2 strangers who killed a man here this week.
Oh, well, then.
Keep reaching. Scratch leather and I'll drill you.
Oh, I wasn't scratching leather. I was just about to scratch my nose, that's all.
Where you two headed?
Into the town of Dragoon.
What for?
To see Sheriff Rod Roberts. You know him?
I did.
What do you mean you did? He's a sheriff of Dragoon.
He was the sheriff. I'm the sheriff now, and you two'd better come along with me. I'll find out whether you got business in Dragoon or whether maybe you're a couple of killers.
Killers? Oh, Sheriff, we wouldn't kill a thing.
Never mind, Jingles. Tell me, mister, what happened to Rod Roberts?
If you don't know, you're lucky. But if you're the 2 men I'm looking for, you'll know that Sheriff Rod Roberts has been dead 3 days.
Hi, partners. Panhandle Jim, your old saddlemate speaking. Say, you know what corn pops look like? They look kind of like small gold nuggets, and they're the color of fresh honey. Why don't you see for yourself? Get a few boxes at your grocer's, then eat 'em like I do. Right out of the box is the way I eat my corn pops. At breakfast, though, I go for corn pops in a bowl with milk. But hold the sugar, partner. The sweetening's already on corn pops, and milk is all you need. And Kellogg's corn pops contain lots of things that are good for you, just like it says on the box. That means you can eat all you want of those golden hearts of corn puffed up big and crisp. And that silver-like bag inside the corn pops box is pure aluminum. Keeps Kellogg's corn pops fresh up to 10 times longer. And your mom's going to like it for storing things in the refrigerator and for wrapping up sandwiches. But best of all are the Kellogg's Corn Pops inside the bag. Now, you know who loves Pops. Let's say it together. Kids love Pops. Moms love Pops. And Pops love Pops. Right. Now, let's get back to Wild Bill and Jingles.
Wild Bill Hickok and his deputy Jingles are riding to help Rod Roberts in the town of Dragoon. But on the outskirts, they are stopped by the Dragoon sheriff and arrested for the murder of the very man they have come to help and are thrown into the Dragoon jail.
That'll hold you for a spell.
Hey, turnkey,
Huh?
come back here a minute.
Yeah? What you want?
Well, me and my partner here was just wondering how Rod Roberts got himself killed.
Hey, that's a hot one. You kill a man, then forget how you did it.
Now, you listen to me, Anvil Head.
Don't you be yelling at me. I'm the deputy.
I don't care if you're the president of the Pea Pickers Club. I ask you a civil question. Remember, a man ain't guilty in this state till he's hung.
All right. Ease off, I'll tell you. The sheriff, Rod Roberts, that is, he rode out of here about 3 days ago, and his horse was picked up just yesterday. Had blood all over the saddle.
Now, wait a minute. Who found the horse?
Same sheriff what brought you in here. Of course, he was only the deputy then.
Well, Bill, I think there's something fishy going on here.
Hey, what did you call him?
His name, what do you think I'd call him?
Wild Bill? Is he Wild Bill Hickok?
He sure is, and you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Hey, Sheriff, this is Wild Bill Hickok.
Oh, that?
Of course not. Him.
You're Wild Bill?
I never owned up to that wild part.
We better let him out, Sheriff.
Sure, why not?
Hey, you mean we can go?
I'll let you out on one condition, Hickok.
Name it.
That you leave town now, tonight.
What do you think, Jingles? It's up to you.
Well, I ain't hungry to get a haircut from a Choctaw barber, but I don't like old Clabberface here either. Now, let's get out of here, Bill. Why did we have to build a fire out here for, Bill?
If we act like we've got nothing to hide, maybe they'll leave us alone.
Well, I don't like it. Indians just scare the living britches off of me. The way they sneak around with them Tommy Hawks and, well, it just don't seem sociable to me, and, well, I don't...
Hold it, Jingles. Over by the horses. I saw something moving.
Oh, Indians, I knew it. Oh, where?
There it is again. It's a man and it's coming low. Slow.
Well, I'm leaving tall and fast.
Well, hello there. You have to excuse my barging in here like this. But I was on the way home when I happened to see your fire. I'm Goofy.
That so?
No, I mean that's my name. Everybody calls me just plain Goofy.
What's your business, old-timer?
Gold? Oh, of course, I ain't never found none, but I only been at it mite over 60 years. Here, see this?
Now, keep them away from the fire. But, Bill, that's 3 sticks of dynamite he's holding in his hand.
Oh, well, don't worry, boys. I never had a stick go off in my hand yet.
Well, what in thunder you carrying that dynamite around for, anyhow?
Just keeping it ready, that's all. Been carrying these same sticks for 30 years, just waiting for the right hole to drop 'em in.
That's kind of dangerous, old-timer.
Yeah, but not no more than camping out in Choctaw country, it ain't. Come to think of it, you'd better get your war bags packed.
All right, but where we're heading, Goofy?
King City.
King City? I never heard of it.
You will. Just fall in behind me.
Whoa, boy, whoa, watch
there,
out.
whoa. Well, sir, here she is, gents. King City. Go on, look around.
Huh. Doggonest town I ever saw.
Well, it looks natural enough, but there's nobody here.
Hey, Bill, listen, that music.
Yeah, I heard.
Seems to be coming from the old cafe. Hey, there's a light in there, too. I think we ought to have a look.
So do I. Come on.
Right behind you, partner. Hey, Bill, take a look through this window. It's a girl.
It sure is.
Wonder who she is. Hey, Goofy, who's them? Billy's gone.
Yeah, and so are the horses. You know, maybe we were too trusting. This could be a trap.
Well, if it is, I sure like the bait. Hey, come on, let's get a good look at her.
Howdy, ma'am. That was sure pretty music.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm Bill Hickok, and this is Jingles.
Well, howdy, ma'am.
I'm glad to know you, boys. I'm Susan Foley. Oh, I hope you'll excuse the looks of the place. We live upstairs, and I didn't get a chance to clean up down here today.
Ask her about our horses, Bill.
Oh, don't worry about your horses. Dad'll take care of them.
Dad, you mean Goofy?
Oh, I see he's been pulling your leg, too. No, his real name is George Foley. We've lived here in King City for 8 years now.
That's another thing, ma'am. This town, well, where is everybody?
Oh, this is a ghost town. It's been this way ever since the King's mine gave out. Everyone just pulled stakes. Everyone but Dad, that is.
I'll bet there hasn't been a rider through here in the last 6 months.
You're wrong. Why, only the other day, 2 men rode through town, Rod Roberts and his deputy. Of course, they were chasing a couple of hold-up men,
Did
but...
you say Rod Roberts, ma'am?
Why, yes. Do you know him?
Yes, ma'am, I do. You say he rode through here a day or so ago.
Yes, said he was going up toward the King's mine. Oh, you two must be tired. I'll get you something to eat, and then we'll find a place for you to bunk down. Just make yourselves at home. I'll be right back.
What do you think, Bill?
I think we're going to have a look around the King's mine tomorrow morning, Jingles. Who knows? Maybe we'll find our own pocket full of gold.
Yeah, just so we don't run into a pocket full of flying hot lead.
Ooh, easy, boy.
Steady, Joker. Whoa.
That the King's mine, Goofy?
Yeah, it's her.
Sure, forsaken-looking place, real doleful.
Yeah, but just wait till you get inside of her. They say she's haunted.
Haunted?
Well, you stay here, Goofy, and we'll bring you back a ghost or two.
Now, don't talk like that, Bill. You know I don't get along with ghosts.
Come on, Jingles.
Smells like a musty old bank vault in here, don't it, Bill?
Hold it, Jingles.
What's the matter?
I thought I saw a light up there ahead. Looked like a lantern.
Ouch!
Jingles, what are you doing?
Well, I couldn't help it, Bill. I stumbled over something. It bent down here and light a match.
Okay, but... Well, you look at there, Jingles. Express bags.
Yeah, there's money still in them. Hey, no wonder this place smells like a bank vault.
Oop, there goes the match. Jingles, light another one so I can see.
Bill, hey, Bill, here comes that lantern again.
Yeah, I see it. If it's a man, we jump him.
And if it's a ghost, let him go right on by.
Now.
Gee, I hate to hit a man in the head like that. What do we do now, Bill? Tie him up?
No, he'll lie still for a while. Let's get out of here.
Now you're talking. Hey, Bill, not that way. The entrance is behind us.
Yeah, I know, but I want to find out where that gent came from.
Oh, can't we leave bad enough alone and get out of here?
Not if we want to find Rod Roberts or where those express bags came from. Come on.
Oh, sometimes I think you press your luck too far, Bill.
Look up ahead there, Jingles.
Huh?
You see what I told you? There's daylight. That means there's a back entrance to this tunnel. Come on.
Boy, this air really smells good.
Hey, Jingles. Look how that tunnel leads right out onto this cliff.
Yeah, and look down below us there, a hidden valley.
A regular ranch down there, Jingles, cattle and all.
Well, would you look at who's riding up the valley towards that house, as big as life and twice as ugly. It's that old clabber-faced sheriff from Dragoon.
He's got a posse with him, too.
All right, keep your hands clear of them gun butts and start walking for that ranch house down there.
Oh, I just knew I didn't hit that varmint hard enough.
Like I said, Sheriff, these 2 saddle tramps laid for me in the mine, and when I come to, I found them at the back entrance.
Now, watch who you're calling a saddle tramp, mister.
Shut up, you. I told you two there'd be trouble if you didn't stay out of my way. And that's just what there's going to be. Harris, go get the rest of the boys in here.
Yes, sir.
And have them bring a rope with them.
I'll bring it myself.
Now, you two get in that back room there.
This one?
Yeah, that one. Get in there.
Oh. You know, Bill, that's just about the meanest man I ever met.
Hey, Jingles, look over there in the corner. Here, give me a hand. We'll turn him over. Easy now. Take it easy.
Wonder who it is.
It's Rod Roberts.
It is.
Let's see if we can bring him around.
Here, Bill, slap him a little like this.
Not so hard, Jingles.
Oh.
Rod,
My head, it
feels like it's about to... Bill Hickok, what are you doing here?
You sent for me, remember?
Well, sure, but
Now, you just take it easy, Rod. This is Jingles, my partner.
Hi, Rod.
glad to know you, Jingles.
I only wish we had time to get better acquainted. Seems they're planning on hanging us.
How do we get out of here, Rod?
That's rougher than it sounds. I've been over every inch of this room. Almost got out the door once, but somebody hit me.
Let's look around anyway, Jingles.
Man, this place is built like a brick stockade.
Tell you, Bill, it's airtight.
Rod, before this fellow gets a chance to make his threats good, I'd kind of like to know what's behind all this.
Yeah, every time I get strung up, I always ask him why.
Well, when I sent for you, Bill, I figured you'd get here before Buckner made a play.
Who?
Buckner, he was my deputy.
Oh, he's the sidewinder that's calling himself sheriff. So that's his name.
Yeah, him and his bunch have been holding up stages and hiding a swag up in the King's mine. I found out about it and sent for you. He's also been stealing cattle from the ranches and blaming it on the Choctaws.
Nice feller, this Buckner. I'll bet he'd beat his old grandma out of her last glass of buttermilk. Hey, Bill, what's that? Oh, look there behind you, Bill. The floor's moving.
Hi, partners. So you know, Wild Bill Hickok is a two-gun man, which makes him a right hard fella to fuss with. And Kellogg's Corn Pops are a two-way cereal, which makes it a right hard cereal not to eat. It's as simple as this. You eat 'em out of the box or out of the bowl. Either way, they're already sweetened for you. Just dig in and enjoy 'em right out of the box. But come breakfast time, eat 'em in a bowl with a little milk. Now, no sugar, mind you. The sweetening's already on Corn Pops, and plenty of it. They're sweet, crisp, and crunchy, and mighty good for growing young ranch hands. Tell your mom that Corn Pops give you B vitamins, vitamin D, with important minerals and food energy, too. That means you can eat all you want. So if you aren't already settled back enjoying Kellogg's Corn Pops right now, you better saddle up and ride down the store as soon as you can and get a load of 'em. You'll need plenty because the whole family's going to be getting into 'em. Now, let's say our little saying all together. Kids love Pops. Moms love Pops. Pops love Pops. Good for you. Right now, I'm busting to get back to the show. Let's listen.
Wild Bill Hickok, Jingles, and their friend Rod Roberts are locked in Buckner's back room with no way of escape. It looks like curtains for them, with Buckner and his gunslammers gone for ropes to hang them. Then suddenly, Jingles looks around at the floor in the middle of the room and says,
Yeah, look there behind you, Bill. The floor's moving.
Jingles, it's Goofy.
Yeah, that's right.
Where'd you come from?
Well, I thought you boys might be needing a way out long about now.
But how'd you know there was a trap door there?
Well, 'cause I built it. Built this house, too. Used to live here years ago when I worked the mine.
You mean you can show us how to get out of here?
Well, if you can bend down again, this tunnel leads right out into the front yard.
Oh, boy, we can get free.
I knowed Buckner'd catch you boys sooner or later, way you was poking your noses around.
You mean you knew about Buckner all along?
Oh, sure did. Not much goes on around here that I don't know about.
Well, you ring-tailed old Gila monster, how come you didn't tell us about him?
You never asked me. Well, you going to stand there all day and palaver, or are you coming with me? Buckner and his boys is going to get ropes to hang you with. Come on. Well, here we are.
Oh, man, am I glad to get out of that back room.
We won't forget you helping us like this, Goofy.
Well, now that you're out, you better hightail it up into them hills. Look at there, see? There goes the boys into the house with a rope.
Goofy, you still got that dynamite on you?
Sure thing. Never without it.
Let me have a stick.
Yeah, all right, sure.
Oh,
Here.
Now, Bill, you ain't going to do anything silly, are you?
No, Jingles. I'm just going to put a match to this fuse and go a-calling on a hanging party.
Bill, are you crazy? There won't be nothing left of you but a grease spot on the grass.
Strike up a match, Jingles.
Oh, now, Bill, I don't like
That's
it.
it. Now stand back, Jingles, while I kick this door in. All right, you stand still, all of you.
That's dynamite.
Hickok, you crazy fool, you'll kill us all.
I will if you don't drop your guns on the floor. Here, catch.
No. Do like he says, boys.
Oh, Bill, I can't let you do it.
Calm down, Jingles. Get those guns off the floor.
But, Bill, the dynamite, it didn't go off.
Here, give me one of those guns.
But the dynamite.
Oh, yeah, I better pinch the fuse out. Of course, Goofy's been carrying this stuff around for 30 years, and I doubt if it could blow a hole in a cloud of smoke.
Well, Bill, that's got to be the bravest thing I've ever seen. Backing them varmints up with a lit piece of dynamite in your hand.
Oh, I don't know. Here, give me a stick of that stuff.
Eh?
Now, I'll just put a lit match to the short fuse, like this. There she goes. Now, I'll just hold it in my bare hand, like this.
Sure burns pretty, don't it, Jingles?
Well, I'll just step outside, boys.
You know, that fuse is getting kind of short, Jingles.
Yeah, kind of short. Yeah, you know, I think I'll just throw it out this side window there.
Why'd you throw it away for, Jingles?
No, I don't know, Bill. You never can tell about things like dynamite, and I guess I figured that it was... Oh.
It sure did. Ooh, Buckshot.
It's Miss Susan and Goofy.
Whoa.
Hello, Miss Susan.
Howdy, ma'am.
Well, Rod Roberts said you two were riding away before I got a chance to thank you for all you did for me and Dad.
It's the other way around, ma'am. You know, if it hadn't been for Goofy, I mean your dad, they'd have hung us to the nearest tree.
And that's a fact, ma'am.
Oh, sure, 'twarn't nothing.
Oh, 'twere too, and you know it.
Well, I just want to say that I hope you'll be riding this way again one day, and if you do, well, you're more than welcome in King City.
Well, thank you, Miss Susan.
Yeah. You know, the way Bill and me gets around, you never can tell when we might be sashaying back around here.
Well, good luck to you on the trail, boys. I got to get back to looking for my gold strike now.
Good luck on that, too, Mr. Foley. Sure hope you find a bonanza.
Oh, I don't want to find it, Wild Bill.
What? You don't want to find it? Now, what makes you say a thing like that?
Well, sir, because after 30 years having such a good time looking for gold, if I found it, it'd spoil all the fun.
Bill, you know, I'm beginning to think this Jasper's goofy after all.
Now, Jingles, didn't you ever look for something you didn't want to find?
Yeah? Come to think of it, every night before I go to sleep, I look for something in my blanket roll that I don't want to find.
What's that?
A big old fat rattlesnake.
And now, here are the stars of Wild Bill Hickok, Guy Madison, and Andy Devine.
We'll be around this way again with another adventure story for you, folks.
Yes, sirree, Bob, sir. And we got a rip snorter for you. All about... Say, what is it all about, Guy?
Never mind, Andy. You just be here same time next week to find out. Meanwhile, Andy and I also hope you'll remember to get Kellogg's Corn Pops.
Right. It's a great new cereal with the sweetening already on it.
You bet it is. Andy and I think Corn Pops are great. So long.
See you next week.
Yes, sir, be sure to listen next week at this same time on this same station when Kellogg's Corn Pops brings you another exciting story of Wild Bill Hickok, starring Guy Madison and Andy Devine in person. Today's cast included Marion Richmond, Clayton Post, Fred Shields, Forrest Lewis, and Jack Moyles. Our director is Paul Pierce, music by Dick Orant. This is a David Heyer production transcribed in Hollywood. This is Charlie Lyon reminding you, kids love Pops, moms love Pops, Pops love Pops. Kellogg's Corn Pops.
Wild Bill Hickok! Hiya, folks. Hold on to your hats and pass those Kellogg's Corn Pops, 'cause here comes Guy Madison as Wild Bill and his pal Jingles, which is me, Andy Devine. we got another rootin' tootin' Wild Bill Hickok adventure story for you from that great new cereal with the sweetening already on it, Kellogg's Corn Pop.
Kellogg's Corn Pops brings you Wild Bill Hickok, transcribed in Hollywood and starring Guy Madison as Wild Bill and Andy Devine as his pal Jingles. Not all the dangers faced by the early settlers of the West came from outlaws. There was the bitter cold of winter, the drought of summer, and the terror of every sort of wild animal from buffaloes to bobcats. Late one autumn, two lone prospectors followed a narrow trail high on the Rockies. A fresh snow was beginning to fall. It was bitter cold, and one of them wanted to turn back.
I don't like it, Jim. I don't like it at all. Let's get out of these mountains while we can.
We can't turn back now, Shorty. Just when we're about to find that gold.
My hands is about froze stiff. I got a funny feeling about this trip. Had it ever since we started.
Hey, here's a turnoff, just like Map says. Come on, Shorty. Gold mine ain't over 100 yards ahead.
Be careful of that trail. Kind of narrow along the ledge.
Nothing's stopping me now.
Hey, Jim, that cougar's right above us.
Right about to jump!
Jim, my hands are so stiff I can't draw.
Too late! Look out, he's jumping!
We're mighty grateful that you could come to Canyon Crest and help us, Mr. Hickok.
Please sit down, both of you.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I'll stand with my back to the fireplace, Mrs. Burley. It's kind of nippy out.
Yes, winter's coming early. I'll put a little more wood on the fire.
Now, what's this all about, folks?
Mr. Hickok, two prospectors have disappeared up in the mountains. One of them, Shorty Briggs, was my brother. We're afraid something's happened to them.
I tried finding them myself, but after all, I'm not a scout, only a real estate operator.
Well, business must be good, Mr. Callahan, judging from that gold watch chain.
Well, the West offers great opportunities for all of us, Jingles. I prefer ranching, but gave that up when a horse fell on my right leg. That's why I have a limp now.
Mrs. Burley, you want us to help find your brother, is that it?
Yes, Mr. Hickok. We hope that with your knowledge of tracking and scouting that you could find out what happened to him and his partner.
Of course, their trail's pretty old now, and with the snow and all.
Well, now, never you mind about that, Mr. Callahan. Bill could trail a wood tick across a dry rock in the dark of the moon.
Yes, I'm sure he could.
Jingles always likes to stretch things a little.
Oh, stretch things nothing. Bill could snuff the cobwebs out of a coon track and tell you where the varmint aimed to go tomorrow.
Mrs. Burley, do you have any idea where the two men were headed for in the mountains?
No, I'm afraid not. You see, they'd bought a map from a medicine man named Old Wild Horse.
A map? You mean to a gold strike?
Well, that's what they hoped. But everybody knows Wild Horse is crazy as a loon.
Lives all alone near Moundville, ghost town 3 miles west of here.
Wouldn't hurt to have a little talk with him, Jingles.
Oh, then you will try to find Shorty and his partner?
We'll see what we can do.
Mr. Hickok,
Yes, Mrs. Burley?
Well, I don't know how to say this, but I've got a funny feeling.
You know, come to think of it, so have I.
I mean that something else is wrong, that something unseen and strange is going on.
Holy cow, Mrs. Burley, you're right.
What is it, Jingles?
My coattail's on fire. Well, don't just stand there and stare at me. Put me out.
Ooh, Buckshot, ooh. Somebody's bending over that campfire, Jingles. It's likely old Wild Horse.
Well, Bill, he don't even notice us.
Buttering something over the fire.
Mr. Callahan's right. Wild Horse sure acts loony to me.
You never know about these medicine men. Now let me do the talking, Jingles.
Go ahead, but I don't know what you're thinking you'll get out of him.
Wild Horse.
White man break spell of medicine man. Bring evil.
No, Wild Horse. I'm asking your help. We came to you about a map.
Wild Horse have no map.
What'd I tell you, Bill? Come on now, let's go back. I'm getting cold.
Shh, Jingles. Wild Horse, not many days ago, you sold a map to two prospectors. One that they followed into the mountains in search of gold.
They take map. Wild Horse not tell them to go.
But you can draw us another one like it.
Wild Horse have no map.
I have many silver dollars.
It'll buy you food and tobacco, Wild Horse. Better think it over.
I draw a map.
Good. Here on the back of this letter.
I draw a map. But first, I tell you what I tell prospectors. At the end of trail is death.
Death? Oh, now you're just hoorahing us, ain't you?
Trail start at Rushing River, where mountains begin.
We'll find it.
Go trail to waterfall. Turn left. Trail go this way.
Well, go on.
Wait. We're not alone. Someone behind mesquite.
You're right, Wild Horse. Now,
Bill, down!
we're targets by this campfire, Jingles. Blaze away.
Howdy, partners. It's your old pal Panhandle Jim saying there's more than one way eating those sweet-tasting Kellogg's Corn Pops. Yes, sir, Corn Pops is a two-way cereal. You can eat Kellogg's Corn Pops two ways. One way is right out of the box, like I'm eating them now. Like you've probably eaten them while we listen to Wild Bill. Yes, sir, they're a real tasty snack with a sweetening already on them. Now, the other way to eat Corn Pops is out of the bowl with milk. But remember what I said about the sweetening. Don't go pouring a lot of sugar on Kellogg's Corn Pops. They're already sweetened. Tasty, puffed-up hearts of corn all ready to go. They're not only good, but mighty good for you. Why, partners, they're a real two-way cereal with B vitamins, vitamin D, with important minerals and food energy, too. That means your mom's going to let you eat all you want. Say, you better gallop down the store and get a load of Corn Pops first thing tomorrow. You'll need plenty because the whole family's going to be getting into Kellogg's Corn Pops. Now, listen to this little saying. Kids love Pops, moms love Pops, and Pops love Pops. Right now, I'm busting to get back the show. How about you? Good. Let's go.
Now, back to Wild Bill Hickok and Jingles. As the old medicine man, Wild Horse, draws a map, rifle shots come from the mesquite. Trapped in the light of the campfire, Bill and Jingles can only return the fire.
Don't waste your shots, Jingles.
It's as dark out there as the inside of your pocket. You know, I sure don't get it. Somebody had plenty of chance to get a beat on us, but they missed by a country mile.
Jingles.
Yeah, Bill?
He didn't miss.
What?
He hit Wild Horse. He's dead.
No. Well, the map he was drawing still in his hand.
Lucky it didn't fall in the fire. Well, he didn't finish it.
Well, a lot of good will do us now. Bill, what's going on? Why should somebody want to murder a poor locoed Indian?
I've got an idea. We'll find the answer up there in those mountains.
You mean you think this killing's got something to do with them prospectors?
There's one way to find out. That's to trail them.
But it's snowing plenty up there, Bill, and, well, if there's anything I don't like, it's snow.
The map will get us part of the way. From there on, we'll have to use every scouting trick we ever learned. Keep moving, Jingles. To the left, this way.
The trail's covered with snow, Bill. I ain't seen any kind of a sign for the last hour.
See the brown pine needles on that branch, Jingles?
Sure, what about it?
It means somebody built a campfire underneath that tree not too many days ago.
Oh, yeah. You know, I was about to notice that.
I'm sure you were, Jingles.
Hey, speaking of campfires, Bill, I'm getting awful cold.
We've still got another hour of daylight.
But I'm getting blue as a whetstone. I told you I hated snow like poison.
And those prospectors couldn't have gone much farther.
Oh, maybe if we started calling them, hello!
Not even an echo.
Oh, stands to reason. The echo froze solid before it got halfway back.
Down along this ledge, Jingles. At least it'll shelter us from the wind.
Bill, I still think we oughta...
Easy, boy, easy. What's the trouble, huh?
Skittish about something, ain't they?
Yeah, something's bothering them. Jingles.
Huh?
There's the trouble. on the trail right ahead.
Leaping lizards. Couple of fellers half covered with snow. Come on.
Frozen, Jingles. But that's not what killed them.
I'll say it ain't. They was clawed to death.
Cougar, maybe. Those cats get pretty big.
The cat just jumped them, and there you are. Explains everything.
Everything, Jingles? What about the death of old Wild Horse last night?
Oh, that?
I've never seen a cat that could shoot a gun.
But how could that have anything to do with this?
And another thing, those fellows had a map to follow. There's none in their pockets. Means somebody took it.
I never saw a cat that could do that either. What do you make of it, Bill?
There's only one answer. Old Wild Horse's map did lead to something, and Shorty and his pal were getting too close.
But only a cat, Bill.
People have been known to train wildcats, teach them to do their killing.
I mean, somebody set that cougar on him? Hey, Bill, that means he could be watching us right now.
No, Satan. No, not yet. Like to break chain, huh? Get at those two snoopers down there, just like you did those prospectors. No. Moss let you loose when right time comes, Satan. You'll get your chance at Hickok and Jingles yet.
No use trying to push on now. We can build a fire here under the trees for the night.
Oh, that suits me just fine.
First thing in the morning, we'll do some looking around.
Yeah, a few dead branches here. Oh, we'll need more than that, though.
I'll get a fire going. You scratch around and look for some more.
Sure. Takes a big fire to keep varmints away. Gotta hurry before dark sets in.
I'll have a blaze here in a jiffy. Little food will kind of pick up our spirits.
Oh, Bill! Bill, help me!
Jingles! Jingles, where are you?
Down here. Didn't know I was so close to the cliff. Snow dropped right out from under me.
You all right?
Well, for now, hanging on to a ledge, but there ain't nothing below me for 1,000 feet.
Hang on, I'll get a saddle rope.
Oh, hurry, will you, Bill?
What's the rope, Jingles? Here it comes.
I got it. Now, wait, I'll wiggle your loop around me.
Say when.
All right. Pull away.
Can't you help a little?
Well, you just keep pulling.
We're making it. Only a little farther.
Hey, Bill, what was that?
The cougar, Jingles. On the ridge right behind me.
Well, then let me go. Draw your gun, Bill. Let me go.
I don't dare, Jingles. You'd be a goner.
Well, if that cat jumped, we're both goners. Do like I said.
If I can wind this rope around this tree and get one hand free.
Bill, for the last time, forget about me. Bill, say something.
You can come up now, Jingles. It's safe.
Oh, what in tarnation happened up here?
I fired too soon, scared him off. Cougar's gone for now.
Oh, Bill, well, after what you've done, well, I just don't know how to say it.
You don't have to say anything, partner.
Well, just the same, well, all I gotta say is you sure took your time.
That's more like it.
And what I said about snow before goes double now. Now, let's get that fire going.
Not this time, Jingles. We're gonna track that cougar while the trail's still fresh.
It works, Satan. Look at them now. Follow your tracks. Just what Moss want. Couldn't have worked better. Go on now. They keep tracking you till Hickok and Jingles walk into big trap. Go, Satan. Go!
Tracks are easy enough to follow on this fresh snow, Jingles.
Well, not if it gets any darker.
Means we gotta move fast.
But, Bill, that cat could lead us all over these mountains. We'll be stuck out here in the middle of nowhere.
We can always find our way back.
Oh, just the same, I don't fancy falling over no more cliffs.
Jingles, the cougar didn't make those tracks.
Well, I'll be. Boot tracks.
Looks like somebody's here ahead of us.
Yeah, the fellow that's got the cougar, just like you said.
Maybe. Notice anything peculiar about the tracks?
Oh, what do you mean?
Never mind. Come on now, let's hurry it up.
Bill, this don't make any sense at all.
Either that or too much sense. Here, down this draw.
Funny. Tracks. Seem to have disappeared.
But they led us right. Look up there ahead. An opening in those rocks.
The gold mine, of course. Bill, we're not going in there.
That's what we're looking for, isn't it? Careful now. Watch every step you make.
Might as well have your head in a gunny sack.
Opening up into some sort of a room. Gotta risk a match.
Well, here's one.
Light that candle. Somebody's been here before us.
Bill, would you look at what's here?
We found a gold mine, all right, but different than we expected.
What do you mean?
That's a counterfeiting machine, Jingles. Somebody's using this cave as a hideout for a counterfeiting operation.
Bill, that's why them prospectors was killed. They almost stumbled into this place.
Killed by a wild animal to make folks think it was nothing but an accident.
Well, this is no place for us, so why
Jingles, the cougar's back there.
don't... I told you, Bill.
Get back.
Trap, Satan. Go get him.
Somebody else is back there, too.
Keep away from me, Jingles. He can't get us both at once.
Bill, he's going for your throat.
Got him, Jingles.
I got another varmint. Come out of there.
You not take Moss. You kill my cat now. Moss, kill!
Well, he may know how to train killer cats, but he sure don't know how to duck a right hook.
Find something and tie him up, Jingles.
Sure. Well, the cougar's dead, and we got his trainer and the secret to the gold mine. Guess that about does it.
Not quite, Jingles. There's still someone else.
Somebody else? Now, how would you know that?
Remember that boot track we saw back there in the snow?
Yeah, well, what about it?
Look at what this fella has on his feet. Not boots.
Moccasins. I might have known he was part Indian.
We can be sure the boots belong to the real head of the counterfeiting gang, and I know just who it is.
You're right, Hickok. I'm the real head.
Bill, at the mouth of the cave.
No, don't draw, either of you. You weren't killed by the cat. But there are other ways. Ways that are much more certain.
Right now, I want to tell you about one of the big jobs on a ranch, riding fence. Now, most of you know what that means. It's fixing up the holes in the fence so none of your cattle can get away. And while you're riding along, you can eat those good, crunchy Kellogg's Corn Pops. Corn Pops are hearts of corn, all puffed up, big and jolly, with plenty of tasty sweetening on them. Now, you can eat Kellogg's Corn Pops the way I eat them when I listen to Wild Bill Hickok, right out of the box by the handful. But come breakfast time, pour 'em out in a bowl and add a little milk. But don't go putting any sugar on Kellogg's Corn Pops. No, sir. The sweetening's right on 'em. Every single Corn Pop. If you're eating 'em right now, look at the bag inside the box. It's pure aluminum. Keeps Kellogg's Corn Pops fresh up to 10 times longer. Now, don't go getting only one box of Corn Pops. Get your mom to load up big and keep 'em on the pantry shelf. Then, out of the box or out of the bowl, you can have all the Kellogg's Corn Pops you want. Now, all together, let's tell everybody who loves Corn Pops. Kids love Pops, moms love Pops, and Pops love Pops. Now you're talking. Let's hustle on back to the show.
Now back once again to Wild Bill Hickok and Jingles. Having solved the mystery of the gold mine, Bill and Jingles find themselves face to face with the head of the counterfeiting ring.
My gun's enough. Drop yours on the floor.
Do what he says, Jingles.
Callahan. It's Mr. Callahan. Is that who you thought, Bill?
That's right, Jingles. A man doesn't get rich on real estate in this country. Not yet.
Untie Morse, Jingles. Hurry it up.
All right, but, well, if you're the crook, Callahan, why did you send for me and Bill in the first place?
Can you think of a better way to make me look good in the eyes of the town?
But you didn't count on us finding your cave, right, Callahan?
Perhaps I should have killed old Wild Horse sooner. Or taken into account your skill as a tracker and scout. I'll let that be a lesson.
Well, that ain't the only lesson you're going to learn.
Shut up, Jingles. Well, come on, Morse. You're all right now.
You give Morse gun, Callahan. Give gun.
Not yet, Morse. This is all gonna be another accident. Next spring, when the snow thaws, they'll find Hickok and Jingles at the bottom of a canyon where they fell.
I make them fall. They kill my cat.
If you like, Morse. Out of the cave now, both of you. We'll be right behind.
Come on, Jingles.
Bill, somehow this don't seem healthy to me.
Straight ahead, toward the cliff. And don't stop.
You see what I mean, Bill?
Just watch me, Jingles. The pine branch.
What for?
I'll hold on to the branch going by.
Hey, I get it.
And when I let go,
Look out, boss!
jump, Jingles!
Give me Callahan. Moss is too easy.
Callahan's mine.
Oh, Bill, that ain't fair, Bill.
Need help, Jingles?
Hit me in the stomach, will you? Now, come on, Bill. How about letting me at Callahan?
Out of the way, Jingles.
No.
All right, Jingles. Callahan's all yours.
Well, he ain't much good now. Well, them two sure make a neat little pile, don't they? Now, that's what I've been wanting, Bill, a great big fire.
Callahan and Moss don't seem to be enjoying it tied up there.
Be a lot hotter where they're going once we get them to Canyon Crest.
That's up to the jury, Jingles.
Oh, sure, I know, but I still can't figure out how you suspected Callahan.
Those boot tracks.
Oh. Well, I'm fried on one side. Now I'll put my back to the fire. Boot tracks? What about them, Bill?
I thought you noticed. Whoever wore 'em favored his right leg. He had a slight limp.
Like Callahan? Oh, then you knew it was him all the time before we ever went into that cave.
Now, there's just one more thing you should know, Jingles.
What's that?
You won't mind if I tell you.
Oh, of course not, Bill. What do you want to tell me?
Your coattail's on fire.
What again? Oh, my gosh. Oh, what'll I do?
Try sitting in a snowdrift.
Snowdrift, that's it. Let me out of my way.
You just made it in time.
Yeah. You know something, Bill?
What, Jingles?
Like I said, there's nothing in the world I like better than snow.
And now, here are the stars of Wild Bill Hickok, Guy Madison, and Andy Devine.
Andy and I will be around your way again next week with another story, so be sure and be with us, will you?
Hey, you betcha. And I promise you one thing, no more coattails on fire, that's for sure.
Meanwhile, Andy and I also hope you'll remember to get Kellogg's Corn Pops.
Right. It's the great new cereal with the sweetening already on it.
You bet it is. We think Corn Pops are great. So long.
See you next week.
Yes, sir, be sure to listen next week at the same time on this same station when Kellogg's Corn Pops brings you another exciting story of Wild Bill Hickok, starring Guy Madison and Andy Devine in person. Today's cast included Virginia Gregg, Tony Barrett, Joe Duvall, Tom Holland, and Jack Moyles. Our director is Paul Pierce, music by Dick Orant. This is a David Heyer production, transcribed in Hollywood. This is Charlie Lyon reminding you, kids love Pops, moms love Pops, Pops love Pops. Kellogg's Corn Pops.